we all need to, I believe, have the humility to understand like why. When we ask ourselves that question and when we try to fix it and it doesn't fully work to the degree that we might want, or our expectations might be up here and we're not meeting those, are we asking the question why?
When you're trying to change and trying to adapt and trying to do this thing, there's 3 things you can do. There's 3 things you can change. You can change how you think, you can change how you feel, or you can change what you're doing, your behavior. Hey everybody, it's Bianca.
And this is Emilia.
And welcome to another episode of Evolve Ventures, where we are helping growth-minded humans evolve by breaking one limiting belief at a time. We hope you enjoyed the most recent episode, Motivation Monday, number 187. I don't know why I always reverse order that. Number 187, Motivation Monday. This is why you feel a lack of motivation. For today, 188, the 3 ways to fix a problem. Not 1.
Not 2.
Not 2. But 3.
But 3.
Something that I've noticed very often is when people are struggling in a situation, when they're going through things, when they're dealing with crisis, they look at so many different options to try to fix what's going on, and it never actually addresses the real problem.
Yeah.
It's like they're looking for whatever solution that feels the best in that moment without really understanding if it's actually going to work or not, if it's actually going to get them the thing that they want, if it's going to make the change or like help them in the way that they really need. And so what ends up happening is they do that thing, whatever it might be, and it doesn't actually change what's going on, or they don't feel good about the choice that they made, or they don't feel like they made the right decision. And I think it really limits a lot of people, and I think it's one of the reasons why people feel so like debilitated in a sense when they're struggling, because they don't trust themselves that they're going to do the right thing.
Well, here's the thing on that, B, because, you know, around this, we all have problems. All of us. I have my problems. I got 99 problems.
Issues. You got it too.
Oh my God, I love that song.
It's an oldie.
We all got issues for sure. And I think that that's what makes us human. And I actually like really celebrate the people that try, you know, because I don't even want to say half the people. There's a lot of people that don't even try to fix the problems that they have in their life. So I give the credit where it is due to those people. So if that's you right now, good on ya. But here's the thing.
Good on ya.
Good on ya. So here's the thing with that though. Yes, people are grasping at whatever is in arm's reach to try to fix their problem. And again, good on you for you in that, right? Trying is half the battle. Showing up is half the battle. B, I'm sure you've experienced this, and I know we've chatted about it a lot, though. It's in the reflection afterwards if it doesn't work. Are you reflecting on that? Are people reflecting on, okay, whatever feels best in the moment to try to fix my problem? Let's like hold an example to kind of use this, right? Like, let's say you're in a funk emotionally. You're in a funk, right? Which is honestly, I'm kind of in a funk today. So I'll get vulnerable on this. I woke up and I think I went to bed. No, I went to bed with a funk, which is interesting because I'll never go to bed with a funk. And it's like, okay, maybe I'll sleep this one off. Maybe let's see like if this changes. Did I do anything different? Did I fix it? I thought sleep would fix it. You know, I genuinely, I was like, okay, maybe I'm just super tired. Okay, wake up. I literally stared at the ceiling a couple more seconds than I typically do while I do my ankle rolls and twinkle toe gratitudes for myself. If you listen to former episodes, like I just like stared at the ceiling. I was like, F today. I never have those days. So I'm like in a weird emotional funk. So if you sense the energy, I want to make sure that you're not gaslighting yourself. No, it's definitely me. It's not you. But here's the thing, like I'm going to try to fix it And whatever I do to try to fix this, I'm going to reflect after, because there's going to be some degree of failure in the trying no matter what. However, here's the thing. What I'll do is I'll try to identify as best I can the root cause of the problem, the root cause analysis.
So you're diving into number 2.
Oh.
So we'll just start there. No. We'll start there. There's ultimately, the way that I started this, right? There's 3 ways you can fix a problem. Number 1, you can just leave. You can. If you're going through something, if you're in, Emilia's like, all right, I'm done with this episode. Bye. That's why I said number 2. You're not doing number 1. You're not leaving me here. Baby, come back.
Oh, man. This is so weird for me. I feel so uncomfortable. It's great. It's good. People need to see this.
There's 3 things that you can do. Number 1 is you can leave. If there's something going on in your environment, if you're in an argument, if you're in a challenging situation, whatever, you can leave. You can walk away. That is something that you are capable of doing. Now, again, here's the thing. Not each of these solutions is going to be right for each problem.
Definitely not.
So you got to find which one is going to fit, right? But psychologically, looking at CBT, whatever, 3 ways. Number 1, you can leave. Leave the situation, leave the person, leave the environment, leave the thought, right? You can just flee. You can leave. Number 2, and this is what Emilia is talking about, is you can try to change and or adapt. So there's 2 things that you can do. You can either try to change the situation head on, right? You can try to make a direct solution, a direct change. So like Emilia saying that she's in a funk, well, what did she do? She tried figuring out what is actually going on, what's causing this, what is making me feel the way that I'm feeling, so that she can create the solution for the problem.
Ooh. Can I share what I did this morning?
Go ahead.
So it's interesting because I was reflecting on so this morning I knew I'm not going to leave Bianca and clear our calendar. We have really important things that we got to do. And I have clients today, clients call and recording and just all this stuff. The mission is so important to me. And I know that. So why is this emotional part really coming up? What do I need to plug into? What do I need to tune into? And this morning I was like, okay, maybe I'm just genuinely lower in energy. And what's interesting is that from a female cycle standpoint, I think that I'm in the phase that I think I am where I really get low or in energy. And so I didn't think about that this morning. That wasn't but body budget wise, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm dragging because my caffeine is low. Because I've been kind of offloading my ZOA intake, and I've been kind of just doing green tea with lemon ginger tea in replacement of that, because I'm trying to be a little bit more natural and also try to get rid of the tea that we've had for 2 years. So my mom at one point got me literally a box full, picture an Amazon box full of lemon ginger tea.
Oh my God.
I just had that been sitting in my cabinets for 2 years. I never get sick. So she was a sweetheart in sending that, but now we have all this tea. So I'm trying to drink that, but in order to do that, I need some green tea. So anyways, trying to double dip there with respect to stimulants, caffeine, and also just bettering my immunity. So I literally had the story, okay, well, let's have a ZOA this morning. Had the ZOA, downed it, pounded it, nothing changed. So here's where step number 2 comes in with what you're saying, B. What now? I'm reflecting, what now? Okay, that's not the right cause of this. That's not the right root. That's feedback, and I'm taking that into consideration. That's not the whole story. That's not the root.
Yeah. So when you're trying to change and trying to adapt and trying to do this thing, there's 3 things you can do. There's 3 things you can change. You can change how you think, you can change how you feel, or you can change what you're doing, your behavior. Now, they all kind of go hand in hand, right? Because when you change how you think, you're going to feel better, you're going to act differently. Sometimes it is a behavior thing. So let's say your car breaks down, right? Well, you could leave the car. You could leave it there and figure it out later. Or you could try to fix it yourself, right? Number 2, you can try to fix it. or you call someone to try to fix it, right? Because you can't do it, so you call someone else to do it. Then there's number 3. You can try to make changes to the environment itself. So I'll use this as an example. When I was living at home, right? And I actually followed a pattern. I followed this pattern actually exactly. So when I was living at home, when I was living with my parents and things weren't going well, I really struggled because I felt like I had tried everything. Like I hid myself. I wasn't really honest. I was hiding things. I was lying. I was whatever, right? To try to like make the environment better. And I started at that number 3. I tried changing the environment. So like I tried changing my parents. I tried changing what was going on at home. I tried having those conversations and kind of like trying to make it feel differently, right? Like trying to make direct change to my environment. And I just noticed it wasn't working. I'm like, they're probably not going to change. Like at the stage that they're at right then and there, nothing's going to change. So what can I try to do now? Well, I can try to change me. So how do I try to change me? Okay, let me try to change how I'm like thinking about the situation. Okay, it's not that. Let me try to change how I feel. Can I try to change that? Can I try to change just my perception about this and like the way I'm feeling about it and, try to go at that level? That's not working either. Change my behavior? Maybe I just gotta like clean my room differently. Maybe I gotta do this differently. Maybe I gotta do that differently. No? That's not working either? Okay. Then I went to step 3. I left. Because it got to a point where I couldn't change the environment itself. Mm-hmm. Nothing I did to change me worked. So it got to the point where I left. So this can really apply to anything. In any situation you're in any environment, in any challenge that you're having. Let's say you and your partner are really struggling, right? And you're fighting all the time and you're not happy with each other and things aren't going well. First thing you can do is try to change the environment, right? Change up things in the house, change this, change that, maybe go on a vacation, right? Change the environment a little bit, get in a different headspace, come back. That didn't work? Okay. Then you try to change yourselves. Let's go to therapy. I'm going to do my mindset. You do yours. Let's do this. Let's do that. That didn't work. Okay. Well, maybe it is time to break up or whatever, right? But this can apply to anything. And you don't have to follow these 3 steps like that.
Definitely.
But there's going to be a right step or there's going to be a right way to do it per each situation. And people don't. I think the reason people struggle is because they don't know how to do these or they don't know which one to do. So they're trying one of them. It doesn't work. And it's like, well, nothing's going to change this. So let me just give up.
And then that reflection doesn't come in of like, this doesn't work and why. That's where like I really want to encourage everyone where whatever problem, like I want you guys really, when you're listening, like think about that problem that you're having right now that just feels like you've been hitting a wall again and again and again. I know for certain with me, I will find the root cause of whatever emotional state that I'm in. And I already have kind of more evidence now. There's a reminder in my calendar on the 27th, so 2 days from the day that we were recording it, where I literally have a reminder to myself because this is a cyclical pattern for me. And it is connected to my cycle. It is connected to the moon. It is connected to everything that makes me who I am. It literally says in my calendar, burn down coming. Take notice. Which is a reminder I've said for myself. And I completely like ignored that on the 27th. But here I am in this emotional, like energetic, like woofer. And I'm like, it's all the things. And so I'm reflecting on like, Why did I ignore that? Like all these whys are coming back in. And honestly, that's how that got on my calendar in the first place. Because every single month I was going through a specific phase that emotional state was low, mood was low, energy was low. I was like, what the heck am I doing? We're creatures of habit. We all are. So the problems that come up, they're gonna come up again. And we all need to, I believe, have the humility to understand like why. When we ask ourselves that question and when we try to fix it and it doesn't fully work to the degree that we might want, or our expectations might be up here and we're not meeting those, are we asking the question why? Why is this not working for me? Why is number 2 just not doing it for me? Is it a combination of 1 and 3? You know, and that's where I think that the people that I find to be most effective and where I've been most effective and where I know I'll be literally at like 24 hours from now, it's because I'm asking myself that question, why? And I'm having the humility to turn inwardly and kind of listen to those parts that have stuff going on, you know?
Episode suggestion?
Ooh, oh my God. Okay. My episode suggestion is 167, Motivation Monday, Why Therapy Never Works. This one I chose this one because I think it will be a goodie for anyone that that might be on the struggle bus with respects to therapy and kind of taking this episode and connecting it to what you really dug into and what we got into in that episode. So, what about yours?
That was a goodie. Mine is 183, Motivation Monday, Simple Coping Skills for Dealing with Stress.
Hey,
if you are listening,
I said, you know what I said? Oh my God, too.
Yeah, I was like, really? What? Is she okay?
I just realized that anyone that's listening to this on Thursday, this is going to be our first day of Evolve Group Coaching.
That's what I was just about to say. You took it from me.
Go, 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 go. No, I said, oh my God, because I'm so excited. Thinking about that, it's going to be such a blast. Oh my gosh, it came so fast.
I know. Oh my God. Well, if you're listening to this after Emilia rudely interrupted me and stole my thunder, today is the official day. The official launch day of the first ever annual Evolve Ventures group coaching program. So unfortunately, if you are listening to this today, the registration deadline is closed. But if you're interested in joining next year or getting more information, or maybe looking to do one-on-one coaching or find some of the other ways you can get more involved in the community, reach out to Emilia and I. We set aside time every single Saturday to be able to connect with the people in our community and just chat, have a dialogue, or, you know, if there's a specific thing that you're struggling with and you want guidance on, we have that time for that too. So reach out if you want more information, if you want to hear more about coaching or any of the other things that we have going on here at Evolve Ventures.
Oh my God, so many good things too. And what I want to throw in here is like, you never know. So every single year we always have sponsorship opportunities too. Like there might be events that Evolve Ventures sponsors. There might be opportunities that Evolve Ventures is sponsoring. And I know personally I've bought tickets for kids that were in high school and kids that were in college, or people that were in college, and people who had really low incomes that would have never been able to get opportunities into the rooms and into the doors that we have open to us, given who we are in our network and everything. And there's always more opportunities for people that are interested too. So if that's ever something that you're interested in or being sponsored for an opportunity, like literally we have so many opportunities coming in the future. And I would just say, make sure that you know, or that you message us, letting us know that you're someone that wants to grow and evolve more. And you will go on our list where we make sure that when we do have those sponsorship opportunities come up, we can connect with you first. So there's that. I did want to throw that there. Group coaching number 1, 2023.
Ooh.
Kicking off tonight. So super excited for everyone that ended up joining that program. Get ready to blow your socks off and to evolve.
I'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.